All right, so let's just put a little bit of context. While we were drinking and warming up here, we're playing Metroid Prime. Great game. Just to remind us how incredible the Metroid series can be. Emphasis on can.
Yep.
In that case.
Oh, I was wondering, did Retro make Hunters?
No, they farmed that out.
Oh.
So now, welcome to Metroid.
This is
Other
not.
M.
I remember being so excited for this game when I saw the trailer at E3. I was so...
Oh, I was too. And then I was like, oh, Team Ninja, they'll make an interesting Metroid game.
Well, I don't know how this actually plays, because it's like a 2D thing, but sometimes it goes into like a prime
so
sort
like
of...
what you're gonna have to like take the Wiimote and point it at the screen sometimes, but then other times you'll have to hold it sideways. So, and neither of you guys have played this, right?
No, we haven't.
I'm glad that you own it.
I'm
remote.
not glad that I own it. Yeah, you don't need the nunchuck.
Oh yeah, remove all extension controllers.
Oh.
It's giving us a low battery warning. Boo-hoo.
Wow.
Okay.
Dude, this is gonna be amazing.
It's so well presented.
Let's go. Let's start.
I was at this point still excited.
It looks so good.
Where's the Japanese? Let's put the subtitles
on,
just in case.
For all 10 viewers.
That's right.
You want to make sure that you absorb all of the deep, interesting story that's going to take
just
place.
because we're going to be talking over most of it anyway.
Yeah. I'm just like... I know what I've heard about this game.
I don't know what this is, but I'm excited.
I'm trying to put myself back in the mind frame I was in 2010. I had just started college, I was full of hope and piss and vinegar, and I was ready for a new Metroid game to come out, because I loved all the Metroid games I had played before.
Holy shit, this is cinematic.
This looks amazing! How could this be bad?
Well...
How could people say this is a bad thing? This looks incredible!
Wow.
Look at this!
They're just going to beat you over the head with motherhood imagery throughout this entire game.
Oh, why? Because she raised the baby Metroid?
Yes.
Well, this is cool. They're doing a good job so far.
Oh, yeah, someone on NeoGAF had they had a thread about this. It's like a drinking game. It's like drink every time she mentions there's like the baby. The baby. People are like, please don't do this.
I'm good.
The baby.
Oh, drink.
There it is.
I guess I'm good doing
Oh,
this.
is this her nightmare about the baby killing her?
This is the ending of Super Metroid.
What?
Yeah. This is actually what you play during the final boss of Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is so cool!
So this guy's gonna be in Smash, right? Who's really gonna be in Smash?
Too big.
Too big.
That's what they say.
He could be a boss. Maybe.
He would break the game. He was a boss. He was a boss in Brawl, wasn't he?
Was he? Oh, he totally was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I haven't played the story mode of Brawl in so long. What'd they call it?
Subspace Emissary.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I don't know what other people thought about it, but
Is that her baby Metroid?
Yeah, that was
The baby Metroid died?
baby?
So that was the baby Metroid that imprinted on her in Metroid 2, which was a black and green game for the Game Boy that had almost no story.
Well, besides her finding that.
Well, yeah.
But
The story was her going through areas and wiping out the Metroid species, and that was the last one, and it imprinted on her, and it was basically her baby, and then it came back and saved her in this game.
Aww.
It was a cute story, but it was told without so many words, you
So,
know? So it's really up to your interpretation as to how all the characters felt about it.
But that was the last Metroid, right?
Yeah.
So there aren't any more...
That is correct. There are no more Metroids.
Because that's the thing, is all these games were out, or the continuity, there is a continuity, but the Prime games are in a different...
The continuity is so messed up.
Because there are totally Metroids in this game.
The continuity is all Metroid 1, this is so good looking.
See, but I don't know why they took a silent protagonist and gave her a voice.
Well, what if she has...
I woke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
What if she has something worthwhile to say? She's like Ripley, an alien.
She doesn't have anything worthwhile to say.
I want her to,
She
though.
wants to be like Ripley. Now that I think about it,
I've
she's
been
a lot
reliving
like
the
Ripley.
tragic moments of my recent past.
Ew.
Yeah.
There
Thanks
it
to
is.
the hyper beam,
She sounds like an actress who wants to act and is being told not to by the
I
director.
laid Mother Brain to waste.
Sounds like it's out. I bet you every line in this game she did a really emotional, deep take of it, and then the director was like, tone it down.
And my long-standing nemesis, Ridley.
She sounds like she's reading a college paper out loud in front of a class.
It might have been better in Japanese. I don't know.
Come on, Samus.
It has to be.
But then again, I don't think the writing is that good.
There's,
but like, voice acting in video games is in general not the best, but when it sticks out as bad, it's bad.
this
But
isn't
she's
per-
in Smash.
this isn't particularly bad.
But
It's not
hold
the
on.
worst. It's just
This-
not.
Is this before or after Prime?
This is after Actually, so Metroid was co-created by two guys, right? Gunpei Yokoi and I forget the other guy's name.
Gunpei Yokoi is dead as a door now.
He is quite dead. So it was the other guy who totally helmed this game. And
Aw, fuck.
everything in this game was his idea.
Gunpei Yokoi was the shit. Ugh.
What is it? Why are you stopping dead in your speech tracks?
It's just.
What's
Is there a way to target?
can you-
Auto. It's auto target.
It's all auto target until you put it in forward mode, because that's the only way you can use missiles. Is in the first person mode.
that's kind
It's just a weird feeling, but you won't be going around a 3D space like this, will you?
You're always going around to 3D. It's a 3D game. It's not a 2D scroller.
what?
Yeah. This is not a 2D game at all.
In the E3 trailer, they made it look like it was a 2D game.
Negative. Totally three-dimensional environments.
Go ahead and drop some bombs.
It's as much platforming as anything. 3D platforming.
Get out of
Yeah.
I like 3D platforming.
Yeah. No inherent problem with 3D platforming.
Okay.
Hang on, can you just like press up, down, left, right, really fast?
Stand in the middle of the room.
I just want to see that animation. I just want to see that
Oh,
goofy ass
here.
animation.
Ugh.
What is this? Is it
down,
Gears of
left, right.
Samus now?
Ew, what? Oh, I mean, okay. Maybe I'm being too harsh because I've heard a lot
No,
of
you're just really not.
Are we going to drink every time she mentions the baby, though?
I think we should.
Surprised?
I gotta look it up.
From there.
Why would you be surprised? Like, I'm sure...
Hold on here.
She used to be-
I want to find the game.
Okay.
Okay, Ben handed me the controller now. Okay. Oh, kick. So it's not called a wall jump anymore, I guess.
Kick climb.
Kick climb.
We didn't introduce ourselves at all.
Yeah, Ben.
I am Adam Sessler. This is my good buddy James Rolfe.
This is Morgan, and I'm Morgan Webb.
God, I
Maybe
went
you're
back
on.
and watched an X-Play review with Morgan Webb, and I was...
Wait, which
Do they hold
X-Play
up at all?
review?
Were they just...
No.
I remember loving
What?
that
Old
shit.
X-Play?
I watched that shit
It has a
every
charm.
day as a
It
kid.
certainly has a charm to it.
Like, that was my after-school thing. Like, I just
That was
went
my
home and
after school.
watched
That was my
X-Files.
after school thing too. But honestly, Morgan Webb comes across more as a paid model than like a journalist.
Wasn't that kind of her role always, though? She was just like, oh, video game nerds like sex.
I always thought Morgan Webb was cool, though.
I thought I did
Morgan Webb.
not see her as token sexy lady at all. I saw
No,
her,
like that chick who replaced Corey Rouse on Cheat. She was a token sexy lady.
yeah. Once G4 got that new president, that was just garbage. But
you gotta like let it almost hit you.
Okay. Those are the moves I remember.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
What is sense move?
it's like it's a quick dodge.
I don't get it. Okay.
It's okay because you'll never use it in game.
It's just making you learn it.
Nice.
I don't think I ever used that except for like there's a few enemies where you have to.
There was no
Missile test.
there was no indication of when I'm supposed to do that.
Nope.
Replenish your missile supply.
Really? So I just have to
Point
hold
it.
it up?
I think you. Or maybe
No.
Oh yeah. That's how you like charge your shit.
Am I doing it?
I don't think you're doing it. Are you
Hold
holding
the Wii
A?
remote vertical. Oh, hold A.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Use
That's
the
how you
right
charge your
trigger to
missiles.
replenish your missile supply.
Okay, so what? I don't have ammo anymore?
No, well you do, but you can get it back at any
Oh,
time.
this is interesting.
Find it for me.
Ooh.
Point the Wii remote at the screen and find my pesky buddy, eh?
Your pesky buddy.
Alright, so what do we have?
But you can't move when you're in that position, right?
What's the point?
Like,
Like
because
this,
it's the only time you can use missiles.
Find it for me, huh?
So I guess you only use missiles to open doors?
No, they're enemies.
Okay, so you
use
drink
missiles.
every time Samus monologues, Samus mentions the baby, Samus talks about her history with Adam, the game treats feminine traits as a weakness or is generally sexist, the game contradicts past games, a plot point is ignored or dropped, Anthony acts like a cartoon stereotype from the 80s. Every time Adam gives me permission to use a power that I already have because Samus is a woman and he's a man and he knows best about these things.
Like the
Okay.
gender politics of this game are so backwards.
Like, we are not part of the so-called feminazis
Not at all.
at all. But sometimes you have to admit when something is grotesquely
It's in the top
sexist.
right, yeah.
Well, a lot of games in Japan are, anyway, just...
Is that like a Japanese thing?
Japan is actually
it's in the other corner.
Japan is literally
What
a
other
patriarchy.
corner?
I'm just
What am I
saying.
looking at?
The top right corner.
Oh, this is awful.
What?
Pesky buddies is
I think you have to literally move into a position where you can see it.
Japanese society is dominated by men. Sorry, Charlie.
You gotta press and hold B to like move it.
Oh, press and hold B to look. Oh, I
I
get it.
am not going to get this. Oh, there it is.
I see.
It like the controls will make a little bit more sense, but they're
Okay,
still
say hello.
terrible.
That's cool.
It just looks so confusing.
It's just the constant switch between first and third person.
Oh, because you have to hold your controller.
What am I? What? I didn't do that.
You're gonna have to quickly change controller styles a lot.
looking good.
Okay.
Don't forget to sense move.
Oh, are they gonna?
All right, I'm gonna try to sense move. That's
and then
cool.
shoot 'em, yeah.
That's cool. I feel.
But there should be some kind of graphic indicator, don't you think?
Oh, like somebody turns
Like
like
a-
red
or the-
for a second, or
Or the controller like
Should
vibrates.
or make a
oh
little,
yeah, that'd be good.
make a little ping.
Oh yeah, because it has a speaker on it.
Yeah, like anything.
Is that a health bar?
What the hell's going on? Oh, okay. I'm
Ah,
Yeah,
Keep
there
winning,
are
apparently.
some like finisher moves that you have to sense move for.
Oh, so it won't die until you do it.
Now,
Yeah.
jump on his head.
Jump on his head. You know what to do.
I'm not exactly sure on how to do that. Oh, okay. I guess I won. So like so far, I'm not seeing anything overtly bad gameplay wise or misogynistic.
Using a power bomb.
Now
You're
I,
still in the tutorial.
It feels really weird though.
I watched some of the.
I hate it when games do this shit though. Like, why don't you actually like let me learn?
I watched. Oh, what's this?
You have a charged bomb. in this.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. So yeah, I watched some of the cutscenes in this game, and they do get pretty dicey later on. What am I supposed to?
For the test.
Okay, so the tutorial's over.
I'd
Right.
rather actually like learn this stuff in context.
Organically, yeah.
Unbelievable how well you
How big is the ball supposed
I
to be?
wondered
The
if
more
this too
ball.
was a result of the power
Like
that
the baby!
gave me.
Oh god. All right.
What is this story?
Yeah.
Right. You're doing the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting.
Why does that guy look so evil?
Gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
What the fuck does that mean? So you'd be at least somewhat presentable. Is he calling me ugly?
Not even.
None of the baby remained
Baby.
on me.
The baby.
Oh god.
I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a
Hmm.
sign.
Why are you saying that?
She's also monologuing. We gotta keep
Never
going.
again would I
Oh, God.
encounter
What,
The
is
baby.
this-
The baby! Like, they
We're
could
not gonna
show
make
her
it.
looking at her palm and show a sad look in her eyes. God damn it.
No, but they had to sing it. Because of Samus's fully voiced narrations, as it boasts on the back of the box.
Has Metroid, not Gunpei Yokoi Man, never heard the phrase, "Don't tell me, show me"?
Well, maybe this is Team Ninja. I don't know.
No,
Nintendo
no.
did all the
Nintendo is
story?
100% of the story is Nintendo. Team Ninja only did the gameplay.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
Is this why there hasn't been another Metroid game?
I believe it is.
much time passed since then.
She's
Okay.
still fucking
Days
talking.
went by in their quiet way. And people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time.
She's using too many vocabulary words.
Concern of the galactic
Like, if I had never
race.
played a Metroid game, why would I care about what she's saying? Metroids and space pirates? I don't know what those are. What is this doing to draw me in?
Nobody
Yeah.
likes me.
Codename
Grandma bought.
Baby!
Oh, God.
There it
I'm an
is.
SOS with the urgency
Baby.
of the baby crying.
Why would
The
she...
nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention.
3 times! She said the same thing 3 times in a row.
This is pretty
It's
great.
an SOS, and it's called Baby's Cry. Alright, that can easily lead me to assume that it's supposed to draw attention.
Cry.
She says it again. God, I've run out of alcohol to drink.
For me.
God.
I mean, she literally explained the fact that modeling an SOS after a baby's cry is designed to evoke human attention 3 times in a row. It's padded out like a high school English paper. I bet
Yeah,
this
like
whole
my
game
high
is just a
school
fucking
English
English paper.
Time to keep drinking.
Somebody wrote 1 page of dialogue for this entire thing, and then just to beat it over your head more, it's called a bottle ship.
Her ship?
No, the ship that's emitting the baby's cry.
Oh, and that's
is
that-
called a bottle.
And that fucking looks like a baby's bottle.
Yep.
It's got the nipple and everything.
Motherhood!
Yeah.
It's called
The
it's
symbol
called
is-
Other M. Oh, geez, what does that spell if you rearrange the letters?
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah.
Mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that.
A much better game.
Mother games are great.
I still need to
Mother.
play Mother 3. I really want to play.
Hold up. Yeah. No, seriously, dude, you will weep. Mother 3 will make you weep. Mother 3 is amazing.
Does it follow from Earthbound at all?
In really weird, subtle ways.
Okay.
Because all the games share final bosses, sort of.
Yeah,
But
because Earthbound ends in this psychedelic haze of weird symbolism and abortion.
because Gygas, well, I mean Gygas is dead. But did you play the first Mother?
I played Mother, yeah.
Yeah, did you beat it?
Yeah.
Because you know how Gyga is the final. Yeah, so they sort of share. Ah, God, the final boss fight of Mother 3, you will just be crying.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I was playing that shit on the PSP that you sold me, Alex. You sold me this PSP. And
That's right. I sold it to you one summer because I didn't have money for Otakon tickets, and you were like, "I will give you enough money for Otakon tickets for your PSP," and I was like, "Fucking sweet."
That PSP was a good investment.
I'm glad I sold it to you because I never played it. I beat Wipeout Pure, and am I supposed to be playing? Okay. I
Yeah,
beat
you gotta
Wipeout
skip.
Pure, and I beat Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and I was done with it.
Because most of the I think I didn't buy a
What
single.
am I supposed to examine?
You gotta hold B.
I'm holding B, but
I didn't buy a single PSP game. I just stole them all.
how was that? That was easy to do, wasn't it?
It got easier as time went on.
So it's telling me to do something, but I don't know what it's telling me.
No,
Is
it's
that
shit.
what I'm supposed to be? I'm pointing it and holding B. I'm holding B right now. Nothing's happening.
It's cool how it tells you that your battery's low no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't that just peachy keen?
Fucking.
That I have that icon. This battery is perfectly good. The controller is perfectly responsive. Everything I'm doing is going through. The Bluetooth antenna is in no danger of wearing out, so why the fuck is it telling me to waste my money on new batteries?
What I'm telling you, that's the thing is
What I'm telling you
just get the
to
translated
is let's
problem,
pause
yeah.
the episode until I can figure out what the fuck is supposed to be
Deal.
Because
happening.
let me tell you about Mother 3.
Matt, what's supposed to be happening?
Let me fucking. I don't remember.
Games make me cry sometimes, and that's a crier. Mother 3 is a big crier.
Oh, that's what
You're
it
supposed to
is.
see the logo. Okay, there we go.
Why wouldn't it just highlight the logo then?
You would think.
That's really dumb.
See, the scan system in Metroid Prime, a good game,
Because it'll tell you what you can look at.
so much better.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is kind of side-scrolly, but kind of not.
Just in this area, there are fully open environments.
Oh, I like this. I can do stuff. I can
The bottle.
I can go to things.
Like,
This feels Metroidy. I like this.
I can't say that I didn't have a good time in some parts of this game. Some of the combat gets hectic and fun, but it's all too much.
I mean, the fact that we have to justify liking parts of it is enough of a sign. It's like Metroid games are really. Whoa, what's going on here?
It's an action hero. Why is the Federation...
More importantly, why is the game playing itself for me? I would.
Princess! There we go. Remember? Time for a drink. Okay, so Anthony is
Is a black man, in case you didn't notice.
no, I mean he is, yeah, but also
God.
we have to drink every time he's like a cheesy '80s cartoon. So
Which is all the time.
Can we talk about Anthony? Can we talk about the first time anyone saw Anthony's face in the E3 trailer and how people generally reacted?
remember me. I do.
I guarantee you, if you
Oh,
search
Adam.
on YouTube right now, oh god,
Adam,
there is
time
just
to
a
drink.
10-hour compilation of him just saying "Remember Me" over and over.
This is I gotta keep
I'm
going.
pouring myself another drink. I will talk about this in a moment.
As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam.
Is she gonna tell us what the
and
certain
set out
incident
on
is?
a
Yeah, at
quest
some
to
point. Well,
turn
because
down
wait, did she talk about Adam in from Fusion?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Adam was I don't know what he was in Fusion.
Fusion was where the whole Samus doing monologues thing began, and that
But that
game
wasn't like a bad game, was it?
No, Fusion was awesome because she only did the monologues in elevators that basically functioned as loading screens, even though the game didn't really need to load. But like, I want to talk about Anthony for a second.
That information is not.
Anthony Blackman, because
the word he so obviously
when
chose.
the trailer first came out,
I remember.
yeah, they had the audio of him saying "Remember me," and then his helmet flipped up, and he already had this big goofy smile on his face, and it was the greatest thing in the world. And I remember thinking to myself, "How is this not an internet meme yet?" So
It was a thing.
it was, and I went on YouTube. There was like a 30 video playlist that was all different things done to that dude saying "Remember me." It was like photoshopped onto songs where the lyrics were "Remember me," and it was him saying that over and over again for 10 hours, and like that photoshopped onto other things popping out at people.
But it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage.
Ah, his voice is so silky smooth.
Some way to focus the power.
You know, though, I don't
Centralized location.
I don't know if Metroid is a game that does well with these kinds of cutscenes because I don't think that the
No, the story of
universe
Metroid
is
games
not-
is usually told very organically.
Yeah, this isn't at
Like,
all.
the stories of these games are about the world.
that's the
Like,
thing is like
you're,
the
you're
world
going
isn't very
to these cool worlds and
like the
seeing
Galactic
shit
Federation and shit. I don't give a shit about
No,
them. Who the
because
hell
it's
are they?
never a huge part of the story.
Yeah, just like the Galactic Federation sent me something.
Like it's always a backdrop, but
Well, in Prime 2 and Prime 3 they were there.
Oh, they died in Prime 2, like an alien.
yeah, like you see their bodies all over the place.
Yeah, you see their
Yeah.
fucking corpses.
Well, they were
And
around.
that was a main enemy type in Corruption, wasn't it? Was like the reanimated bodies.
Yeah, like you actually never talked to them like as NPCs or anything, did you?
You did in Metroid Prime 3.
in
Oh,
three.
okay. I didn't play 3, so
But
Yeah.
also the
3 had a story, it had voice acting, it had linear worlds, it had a lot of stuff that people say doesn't belong in Metroid, but that game worked.
it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
And
well, Retro made it, right?
yeah, and that game worked. Samus has decided not to use bombs or missiles until Adam authorizes
Time for a
them.
drink. Adam knows what's best because he's a man and she's a woman.
See, but also just to further pound away the motherhood and parent imagery, the character with whom she has daddy issues is named Adam.
Well, to be fair,
Adam
his
was a
name was
character-
his name was already Adam when he was in Metroid Fusion.
But still, like
And-
they did it no favors.
So when does this game take place?
This game takes place after Super Metroid, but before Fusion.
Yes.
So this happens and then Fusion happens?
Yes.
Huh.
Because, like, in Fusion, in the little elevator monologue cutscene, oh god.
Does she mention what happens here?
Yeah, she does, actually.
Well, that's
She talks about, but those were really well written. Those were, like, thoughtful. They were, like, film noir monologues. And she was like, so, like, she got a new ship from the Galactic Federation, right?
Yeah.
And it has a computer, and the personality of the computer reminds her of her old CO, Adam Malkovich. And she talks about how much she liked Adam Malkovich, and she specifically mentions how. What am I keep wanting to use Metroid Prime controls and hit down on the D-pad to shoot a missile, but that's not what I'm supposed to do, is it?
That's a much better control scheme. You just have to keep shooting it. Just pop, 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 pop.
Oh, I see. It's got a little dial going up. Yeah,
And you've
so
got to
like
kick jump away. Or
Oh, you gotta,
What am I
or
supposed
you
to
gotta
do?
morph ball in
under
and
it.
then kick jump up.
I am the ball. There we are.
Baal,
Okay.
the
Balls of
Syrian
steel.
god of. You ever see
I've
that
got
thing?
balls of steel.
About how the-
Balls of
Balls. Yeah, so anyways, like, oh, sorry, what were you saying, Ben?
Oh no, I saw this YouTube video and it was all like a thing about how the Chicago Bulls were part of the Illuminati. Or they were like.
Please
controlled-
explain.
Yeah.
I don't remember much of it. I was real fucked up for most of it, but like it was like Baal, the Syrian god,
Wait,
who
no, this is
uses
where
a
you just
ball,
worded.
and it,
You
Baal-
just-
Baal-
Are you sure?
Isn't it?
Yeah,
I
no,
thought-
you were here already.
I was sure that
That's
I went
the way
up
back
before.
up. You have to go down and go to the blip. There's a blip.
I don't even know what's going on. I mean, it is hard to. Okay, this is evidently where I'm going. Yeah. Anyways, so like,
What are you saying?
she named her ship's computer Adam because it reminded her of her old CO, Adam Malkovich.
Yeah.
And she talks about how Adam died to save her in that game, and like, that was.
Oh, does he
things
die in
pop, I
here?
think. Oh no, they don't.
This is crucial to the Metroid canon.
Yeah, he does die in this game.
Oh.
Like, I read a plot summary on the Metroid wiki, and I watched some of the cutscenes on YouTube. I honestly couldn't make it that far in.
I don't blame you. They're hard to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Not only is
If
this
this
not what I want Samus to be, because I have been Samus for so many hours
Yeah.
playing these games, and she is a character that I am invested in.
she's a strong female character. You know, she's
Yeah.
She's
just
silent.
kicking
Yo.
ass.
She
and
doesn't give a
taking-
fuck.
As
Yeah.
she should be. She should never
And
have
taking
had
her,
a voice.
taking her from cool, I cannot believe it is still showing me that my controller's battery is low.
I mean, I think
That
it'll
is
I think
absurd.
It'll keep doing that.
That is absurd.
It just, they just took this great, strong character and just made her a little fucking baby. And drink because I said
I
baby.
can't believe Nintendo did drinking what?
Drink because I said baby. And I've said
The
baby
baby.
3 more times, so drink
The
3
baby.
All right, what am I doing? Can I? Oh, that's not, I'm not facing the
more.
right
You're not
way.
facing the right direction?
You gotta scan the control panel, right?
Do I?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there we are.
Ugh.
Stand near a terminal to interact with it.
It's like, yeah, I'm expecting Metroid Prime like shit too. Like that's what this game looked like when it went.
You just have to
first
stand
person.
still.
It's Prime.
Really?
Yep.
In every game ever, you stand next to something and press a button to make it work. But in
Hey,
this
man.
game, you stand next to something and do nothing.
Well,
No, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Good job, Team Ninja.
Well, you're just mad because you didn't read the manual.
Yeah, well, didn't you discovered on YouTube that what am I? Oh, okay. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. So like, there was actually a calibration process for the Power Glove. Remember the Power Glove?
Yes, we've
Everyone's-
had many fun nights with the Power Glove.
Yeah, and everyone's seen the Angry Video Game Nerds video about how the Power Glove is awful because it doesn't work.
I mean, it is pretty awful.
It is awful. However, the thing actually works properly if you go through the calibration procedure
Which
every
we
time
can
you use
calibrate
it.
right?
There is a 3-step calibration procedure that you have to go through, and they only say it in the manual. So if you didn't read the manual for the Power Glove, that's why it doesn't work. Because it's fucked if you don't read the manual. That's like... Assuming people will read the manual is the #1 bad mistake that you can make when designing a piece of hardware. You
You're
should really
actually
make
right.
things self-teaching.
You're very right on that. They have to be intuitive.
Can you guys see anything that is going on past the glare?
I can see.
There is some pretty bad glare on the TV screen. I don't think the folks watching this on YouTube will have it as bad as we do in here.
I will say
We just happen to be playing this in broad daylight, and there's a window around the TV,
Well,
so
we-
it's not a very good time.
oh, yeah,
You were
the-
talking about how the Chicago Bulls are part of the Illuminati.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
because
please,
they worship
please.
Baal, the Sumerian god.
Yes.
I don't even know if I could find that again. It's
I'm sure if we typed into Google
there was a guy.
Chicago Bulls Illuminati,
There was like a guy.
there can't be that many.
I
hits.
follow him on Tumblr, and his name is Forbidden Knowledge with a 4. And he posts that kind of shit all the time.
Oh my
He's
god.
pretty great.
I actually love conspiracy shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't believe it. I want to, though.
It's pretty funny.
I really
it's
want
so
it.
interesting.
I want it to be true. Like,
Number 13, Michael Jordan.
navigation booth. Stand on the platform to save the game, okay? I
Once
guess
again,
I'm...
stand and do nothing.
That's a cool little cinematic. so much about the design of this game is right, and
It
so
just
much
seems
is wrong.
weird because, like, it's not necessarily bad in terms of gameplay, but I think it's just strange to have Samus running around in, like, a 3D space and not being in first person.
Here's something I've noticed. Okay, the game is playing itself for me now.
Anthony.
Here's something I've noticed.
There we go.
What is that? That is interesting. I'm interested now.
Oh, I think this is where you're introduced to a subplot that never gets resolved.
Alright.
Color me intrigued. Who? Attacked who? It's a scientist.
I don't think we'll ever know.
It's a science man. Uh-oh.
Real.
The science man is being eaten by little bugs.
Get
away from me!
What was that?
Drink.
What was that?
Fucking drink.
What was that?
That was Alien right there.
It was obvious that there was some pervasive danger throughout the facility.
Really? You got to explain that to us?
If it was so obvious, Samus.
Why are you explaining it?
It was imperative if we were to restore safety.
She sounds...
Facility is in complete disorder.
Is this pre-rendered or
It
is
might be too dangerous for
I don't
the
know.
men to go alone.
She sounds bored,
That's
though.
why
Doesn't she sound
She
bored?
sounds really bored. Man, how many Nintendo games actually have, like, full-on voice acting, do they? I think this is why.
I don't know what Nintendo's aversion to voice acting has always been, but it's always been a huge fucking problem. Because this sort of thing would have been totally acceptable if they had gotten on the bandwagon when it was time. Oh, okay. It's monster time.
It's, yeah,
I mean, when it was time.
Like, 1997. That's when voice acting happened for video games.
Would this be acceptable in 1997?
Yeah, this game would have been considered a masterpiece in 1997.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is how we would all remember Samus being. And this is the Samus that we would accept. And I don't know if I would be okay with that. I don't know if I would be a Metroid fan if that had happened. But,
I was only a fan because of Prime.
yeah, I was actually only a fan.
Had you not played the earlier games?
I hadn't, actually.
I grew up playing Metroid.
I did on my computer, but I never got far in, like... I played, like... the only 2D one that I actually, like, played substantially was Zero Mission.
This might be a supposed to lose fight.
That's
Fucking
the
hell.
worst
Oh, no.
shit.
This ain't good. Nothing's working.
Okay.
Game over, man! Game over!
Are you shitting me?
Adam authorizes everything.
I'm authorizing missile use.
Fuck you!
There we go.
You don't authorize shit! I was already trying to use missiles!
Well, now you can. Not the super missiles, though, because they're not approved yet.
Is this what being a UN peacekeeper's like?
Oh, I bet it is.
We have not authorized use of force. Oh, you can heal yourself.
Alright.
Up to a certain... Up to, like, the first...
Up to like the first like square.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's actually kind of reasonable. It looks like you have to hit its eye.
There we are.
Ugh.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing. And Samus, you attack the frozen spot.
Alright, can I use... Why can't I use my freeze gun?
Burn.
Yeah, these missiles.
Okay, now it's letting me use the missile. The game is deciding what I can do at any given time, but it feels kind of arbitrary.
It is entirely arbitrary.
That's how Japanese.
Like, I don't feel like I'm in control of this. Like, not even because, like, Samus... Okay.
Man, Last Generation did a number on Japanese games. It's a bummer.
Not even because, like, Samus is a weak protagonist who is in control of herself or the situation in this game, but...
Which
like,
itself is so wrong.
yeah, that's not the Samus that I know or like.
Well, this isn't the game where you like. Is it like a linear
Samus is a
thing?
character I would trust to save my ass if I was in trouble, you know?
Is
Well,
this
not
game,
this
like-
Samus,
Not
but
this Samus, which
but
is like...
the Samus I grew up with, absolutely.
Yeah, the one who doesn't talk.
Yeah,
Like you know.
that Samus.
Sonic was better when he didn't talk too.
Hey, kids!
Except when he was Jaleel
I'm
White.
a cool 90s kid.
Jaleel White was an awesome
Jaleel
Sonic.
White's a good Sonic.
Except when he's in that awful Sonic live-action movie that a fan put together.
Wait, Jaleel White signed...
yeah.
Well, hey, you gotta pay the bills.
I don't think he got paid for it, dude.
Well,
I don't even know how that movie got made. Have you guys seen that shit, though?
I have not seen that, no.
he was in a live action...
I recommend it wholeheartedly. From the guys who made that awful Mega Man movie where all the robot masters are men in suits. And
Get it. Get it.
there we are.
Get the eye. That's the living part.
That's what I'm talking about.
But wait, Matt, so you've played this game extensively, right? So,
Too much.
but...
Because, like, I kept telling myself if I kept playing that I would enjoy it, and it just never happened.
Looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission. But
Well, I mean, like...
I'm also gonna
Does it have, like, the structure of, like, you exploring shit, getting upgrades, unlocking new areas?
Yes, but the way it's done is,
Sexist.
yeah.
Let's have a drink.
You don't fire until
You know,
I say so.
It's not like, you know how in Metroid Prime, like, you go and you fight something, and then, okay, now I can use the charge beam. It's just like, no, Daddy has to say that you can use it now.
The Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing.
Oh, why is that?
What a rebel.
I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?"
That was another thing from Metroid Fusion.
He
Like,
was joking.
in the elevator
Others
bits, she always
At the time,
talked
I felt
about
surrounded
how,
by people who treated me
and this
like
is
a
important.
child.
You beat
I used
Fusion,
kid
right?
gloves because
No,
was
I
a
actually
woman.
didn't. I only played a little bit on
Oh, okay.
on a friend's cartridge that I borrowed.
With Adam, I was
I
grateful
haven't
for the
jumped in
nod.
this, so I'm reading this.
My past
She
is
mentioned
like
how
an
Adam
endless
always
soul.
called her lady,
Mm-hmm.
but it never felt like a sexist
Touched me
thing.
on
It
some
never
level
felt
that
like he was
Adam would
objectifying
acknowledge
her.
that
He
past
said it
by
in a
calling me
dignified
something
way,
delicate.
She's talking.
Like
which is
Father.
like
And I knew
totally the
there was
opposite of what's
something
going
that
on
I
here.
learned from Adam.
Well,
I don't
least
care
they-
what she's saying in the game. He's
Thumbs
being
down was a
daddy.
twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete
Yeah, that's
understanding
directly
of the
against what we
mission
were told in
orders.
Fusion.
Yeah.
I really should play more Fusion.
In Fusion, she said she appreciated being called lady because he said it totally without irony.
Okay, so what does that make then? That counts as...
That counts as a contradiction of previous games.
Yes, a contradiction of previous games.
So
and
we drink.
And
it's
sexist
a monologue.
bullshit, yeah.
Yeah,
And
sexist
monologue.
bullshit and monologue all in one. So let's get going, boys.
Holy
Always
shit.
was something to prove. A chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken.
Oh, yeah.
And beyond that,
Man,
I was scared.
She looks scared.
that's a cool city.
Her emotionless Barbie doll face totally looks scared.
I could see in Adam's
I just, like,
joking
I think
manner
you made
how
a very
close he
good
felt
point,
to me.
Alex, is that her vocabulary is too good.
Adam knows my
It's,
past, and he knows me
I don't know
better
why,
than
it takes
anyone
me
else.
out of the character. Like, not that I think that Samus is not a very intelligent woman,
No, but it's
it
it's
just
too
should-
verbose. It's like that fucking
Yeah.
kid who got interviewed.
Yes,
And
that's
it's-
exactly what it
That
is.
kid at college, and he spoke like a Shakespeare person. why, thou art, and he like talked like that, and I'm just like, shut the
I
fuck
knew I
up.
could
It
feel
feels like she's reading a script.
and his paternal
Yeah, like no,
Totally.
yeah, that's the thing is like her vocabulary. Like you can have like a good vocabulary when you
Sure.
talk, but nobody
Absolutely.
talks like this. That's it. That is the
understood
thing.
well
Nobody
the chances
actually
were
talks
slim.
It doesn't
like
put
this.
you into the, what do they call it, suspension of disbelief. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't give me that at all.
This drops your disbelief on the floor and hits it with a hammer.
Still left his side.
Ugh, God, still.
I was so young.
Why were you...
Ugh, fuck.
Why do we care? Why do we care, Samus? Why do we care that you're
Because
young
we
and
love
naive?
Samus. That's why we're here
I don't love...
to watch her character be destroyed.
I don't even accept...
We do know.
I don't even accept that this is Samus.
Thought had been
To me, this is not Samus.
Like, if this is...
To
if-
me, this is just a mistake that Nintendo made 5 years ago and never acknowledged again. And I'm okay
And
with
that's why
sweeping
there's
this
no
one
more
under the
Metroid
rug.
games, though. That's the thing. Is like there are fans out there who really want a new Metroid game.
Wait, has there not been a Metroid
There has not
game
been a
since
Metroid game
this?
since this
Yep.
game.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Alright, Guys, I think we should draw this episode to a close.
Okay.
This
I'm fine with
one-timer super episode. But I want to leave everybody on a high note here.
Yes, please.
Communication channels.
Nobody knows what this is all about. However, Retro Studios, about a year ago, started hiring like crazy. And they were confirmed for a project on a Nintendo franchise that wasn't Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
This has led to wide speculation that they are making an HD Metroid Prime for the Wii U.
Weren't they making Star Fox?
No, Retro isn't doing Star Fox.
Wait, because they're making a Wii U Star Fox. Who's making that?
I think that's R&D 1, head up by Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Really?
So we might actually get a good Star Fox.
They're making another Star Fox game.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing: is like the money that it takes to make. I don't know. Is Nintendo actually like getting returns on Wii U games?
Yeah.
The PS4 and the Xbox.
Well, the
One
PS4
had,
doesn't have like.
They had like burst sales at the beginning, but Wii U is still selling.
The thing about Nintendo's whole business thing is, even though they've always made underpowered, well, they haven't always done this, but even though they have
Since GameCube.
for a while made underpowered consoles, even though the GameCube was the worst selling console of its generation, it was also the most profitable. Because
It was
Nintendo's
profitable?
Nintendo structures their hardware so that they can make a profit on everything they sell, and
Well,
that's
the
why
Wii
they have
fucking killed it.
the Wii did kill it, and
Wii
even
murdered it.
the Wii U is a profitable system. Sony loses
This
money.
is still a cutscene.
On every console.
Yeah, and Microsoft.
Yeah, that they do.
From the very beginning, Microsoft lost money on every Xbox.
Nintendo doesn't sell these at a loss?
Nintendo has never sold anything at a loss.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit!
Nintendo has so much liquid capital that they could actually go on with
For like
Wii
30
U.
years, right?
Like, you know how the Wii U was a huge failure in the market? Yeah, Ben.
Yeah, I'd read that they could go on for like 30 years,
And of course,
and they could go with like a tanking console for 30 years and not be in the registers because they had so much money.
Yep.
having received
Yeah,
That's
Nintendo
actually
is
smart.
an extraordinarily
I felt
financially
confused
solvent
and
company.
strangely exhilarated at the
I don't even think they're going to make video games forever. Because, I mean, they started out well over 100 years ago, making playing cards, and they diversified hugely in the 50s. They did everything from electronic children's toys to hotels that you can take hookers to.
I think they still have those.
No, they sold the Love
Oh, they
Hotel.
sold them all off?
They sold the Love Hotel. They only had
The Love
one.
Hotels?
They only had one Love
I thought they had
Hotel.
a bunch of love hotels, like in Kyoto.
I thought they only had one.
I walked by their headquarters in Kyoto by accident. It's just a boring gray building.
It really is an awful looking building, but the company's over 100
I want
years
to
old.
go in
so-
there and I want to tell them. I want to go in there and I want to tell. They're gonna kick me the fuck out. My mom, no, because I was walking. Me and my mom were walking alongside the train tracks, and she's like, "Oh, look, that building says Nintendo on it." It was the most boring gray piece of shit. And I was like, "Oh, I wonder if." Well, I was like, if I go in there, they'll kick me the fuck out.
It really is a.
I want to meet Miyamoto. I want to eat at the convenience store he eats at every day. I wonder if Miyamoto's ass cheeks touch this toilet. I really wonder. I bet they did at some point if he's been going there for the last like 40 years.
All right.
This was a good way.
That's a nice note. Goodbye, Baltimore.
Goodbye, Baltimore.
Remember,
and
get to
goodbye
the system
world.
management room. Fuck.
Fucking bullshit.
This fucking game.
All right, I'm gonna turn this
Oh,
off.
please do. God.
What are you doing?
So grabbing the microphone.
I'm drunk.
I am pretty wasted as well.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
I'm not even wasted. I'm just pleasant.
I didn't know how I felt about the baby.
And cut.